Hey folks, just another tidbit to share as I continue the setup of my dashboard. But first, a little background. I'm going to step over here. So this device is a laser particle counter, and it counts dust in the air. The number on the left is the small particle count. And that, my understanding is that that corresponds to the really small particles that you cannot see, but that pose the greatest health risk. And you can see in the picture that I'm running a little over 300. It's actually gone up since I stepped over here and started talking to you. But 300 is not bad, 400, these numbers are fine as I understand it. The counter is very sensitive. I have found in my experience that I can watch it change based on what I'm doing in my shop. And so if I'm cutting wood, I can watch the particle counter go up. The numbers vary based on what tool I'm using, whether I have dust collection turned off, how good my dust collection is. But in general, you can do things and get a fairly quick reading of the effect of what you did on the amount of dust in your environment, which I have found very interesting. So typically the particle counter will read 500 or 600. If I'm doing a lot of cutting, it will go up to over 1,000. Frankly, my shop isn't very clean. I'm working on that. But if I walk around my shop shuffling my feet, I kick up enough dust that the number goes up. Sometimes I will see it go as high as 2,000. Before I had my dust collector set up in a more decent state, I would see it over 2,000 quite a bit. I had seen it go to 4,000. One day I saw it at 6,000. And so I've just been monitoring this, trying to learn about dust in my shop and the effect on my health. 6,000 is the highest number I'd ever seen until the day I opened my dashboard. And I have read that MDF, which is what dashboard and all MFT style tops are made of, as I understand it, MDF can generate enormous amounts of very fine dust. And the day I opened my dashboard, I glanced over at the laser particle counter and it read 16,000, almost 3 times the previous highest number I had ever seen. So I assume this applies to any MFT style top, the Festool MFT-3, the dashboard, any other. But I'm passing this along simply to say, if you have ordered a new MFT style bench, a dashboard or any other, and you are looking forward to opening up the box, leaning in and breathing in that new car smell, I'm going to suggest maybe not. Instead, I'm going to suggest maybe the first thing you should do after you open that box is get out your vacuum cleaner.